Good morning, traders. This is a special webinar on wave principle, or the method that was widely accepted as an Elliott wave theory. Okay. So, what is wave principle, and how exactly it reflects in the stock market, not only in the stock market, whether it is really in a way that people recognize. A recognition can be possible, and will it does it have a repeating pattern? Yes, of course it has got a repeating pattern in it. They do repeat themselves, and they are very sensitive to the repetition. Okay, so what exactly is a wave principle? Wave principle, I think we have to go in early 1890 somewhere, where Charles Dow basically found out by he was using a graph paper. He was using a graph paper, and he found out that price moves in three waves: A, B, and C. 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 So this was basically an idea of Charles Dow. And what Charles Dow said is that price moves in a waves of the human behavior. Like there is a lot of bullish sentiment, there is a bearish sentiment, and then there is a bullish sentiment. So in this way, the Charles Dow made his explanation. If you go through with him, he has, if you go through his books or readings, he basically relied on the three moving average, and he basically tried to explain in the same manner. After Charles Dow, what happened? R.N. Elliott picked up this method in 1904, somewhere in 1904, and what he started doing basically is that he noticed Charles Dow pattern, but he also noticed something else. Now, what exactly is something else? He noticed that price moves in the form of impulse, then in the form of correction, then in the form of impulse. So, what Charles Dow was trying to explain was more detailedly studied by the R.N. Elliott. So, that is why he calls it as a price moves in the waves. So, a wave theory was established. Now, very commonly, waves were common words, those were used in those days. Then late 1950, 1960, people started calling them as an correction, impulse, correction, and a strong upward movement or a strong correction. So in this manner, people starting using alternative words for it. So basically, this is. And what everyone noticed from the R.N. Elliott is that he came to a conclusion that if the price moves up and down, up and down, up and down, basically it will remain in a sideways pattern. So what R.N. Elliott did is that if the price has to progress, from A to B, it has to have a progression in it. And this structure is not a three-wave structure, it is a five-wave structure. If a price has to regress, it has to come in the form of a five-wave structure. Whereas this is not a three-wave structure, but this becomes a five-wave structure. So basically, he countered the Dow Jones theory that price does not move only in three waves, but it has got structures inside which exhibit the strong momentum and also exhibit the Dow theory, that is three-wave pattern. So when he made an explanation giving a lot of examples and other things, he started adding up. Then he added a Fibonacci relationship. He added a seasonal relationship. Seasonal relationship in the during winter season, some commodities get this kind of patterns. Okay, during summer season, some commodities will enter into this kind of patterns. So seasonal interpretation also he has discovered and he made it. So this is basically a RN Elliott wave theory. Now, who first gave the name as a waves? It was Honeda, I think Homer Honeda, in early 1840. 1840 in Japan, a rice trader, basically Honeda, I think it is his name is Honeda. He explained because they used to stack up bricks actually. They used to stack up bricks, and those bricks for him, small wooden bricks, colored wooden bricks, like red color, it is a 100 yens. For a blue color, it is 1,000 yens, and all those things like this. There was a breaking. So in these bricks, what he found is that he found the waves of the bricks. He found the waves of the bricks, and then he found again the waves of the bricks. So Honeda basically in early 1840, in the Japanese Financial Times, in the column, he wrote that rice prices, the prices of the rices, moves like a waves of the ocean. Now you get this point? If you don't, please take a note of it. It is early 1840. Honeda, I think his name is Honeda. He made an Financial Times a comment that the price moves in the waves, and vice versa. Price not only moves in the waves, it also moves in the waves in the form of waves in the downward section also. When the price coming from the peak of the top. So this ideology was picked up by the in early 1890 by Charles Dow. Charles Dow, he picked up this and he made some discoveries, and then he said that price moves in A, B, and C. So in a three wave. Okay. Then again that was countered by RN Elliott. That no, when the price is in a progressive manner, now I will remove everything. When the price in a progressive manner, okay, one second, please. Progressive structure will form in the form of 5 waves or 3 impulse, 2 counter to impulse. So this was basically explained by RN Elliott. When the price moves is a 3 impulsive structures. This is an impulsive structure, and there is a counter structure, that is A, B, and C. A, B, and C. So there is a counter structures. These counter structures are corrective patterns of the same impulse structure. So this becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now when you go to medical language, when you go and take the ECG, ECG also behaves in the same manner. It behaves in this manner. Like one second, please. Like it behaves in the up and down, up and down, up and down. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it comes down. All those things. So this behavior is a repetitive pattern. So human psychology is in itself is in a very repeating pattern because of your belief system. Excuse me. If you believe, say for instance, if you believe in a hereditary, that is you mutated DNA, if you believe in the rebirth of your own self, then This is also a repetitive pattern. Okay? So I'm trying to reduce everything and give you a very simple example in it. Can uh, can can it be possible for you people to study it? And the answer is yes, it is possible for you people to study it. Can it be achieved a certain degree of accuracy? Yes. See, please carefully understand my words. I'm telling you certain degree of accuracy. That means this is in a guidance to the market understanding. It is not a pinpointed perfect. No, it is not perfect. So it is a guidance. You can achieve a certain degree of accuracy, and those certain degree of accuracies can be successfully implemented using methods, using rules, using guidelines. Okay, so can you achieve this some sort of degree? Yes. The reason I take time to educate people for 6 months is because you people have been experienced in a very different field. You may have a experience in engineering, doctor, or you may be software, or you may be architect, or you may be in a artistic creativity person. But the problem for me is to give you a, a explanation so that you understand in your own way, and that takes time, my friends. That takes really time. Suppose if I want to explain you in your own way, that means if you are an architect, I have to explain you in the architectural way only. If you are an engineering, if you are in a mechanical engineering, then I have to explain you, okay, what is the mechanics? How the momentum takes place in the mechanical engineering. Same way, I have to explain you here. If you are a doctor, then I have to explain you the how systolic and diastolic BP monitor works, and then how the pulse of the is human is read, then how the blood circulation pass through. All those things I have to just make in a small example to you so that you understand it in a very easiest manner. So it takes 6 months. For me, it takes 6 months to give a conversion factor. See, conversion factor is very important. I can train you. Tomorrow I will come and explain you some examples and I will explain you. Will you become perfect? No. You need to have a conversion factor. Your conversion factor has to reach at least 50%. The whatever I'm trying to explain, and it has to be converted into materialistic. It has to be converted into in your realistic factor. And if you think that by learning just some seeing the videos and other things you can learn, it's very difficult task. I don't say no, it's very difficult task. So let's go to the just a small give you an idea on 15 minutes. Let's go to 15 minutes. Suppose if you want to go to 1 minute, let me ask whether it is possible on 1 minute. If RNLate method works, then it has to work on the 1 minute too. Exactly what happened here? 5,000 bars. Okay, these people are really pulling up the things, yeah. Wow, they have updated this recently, I think. Okay, from this bottom, it has made an upside move from this bottom. So let's take it from here. But really, these people are really making money very strongly. Okay, fine, no issues. If I select from here, let me select from here. It just gives us, if I go with this 1 minute, let me see, 1 minute it is possible. He says it's, he said it's going to give only 5,000 bars. Wow. These people are really commercial minded. And no problem. See, on the 1 minute, this is the lowest point. Okay. Now I will just count the ways for you. I will just explain you how it becomes. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did it work? Yes, it worked. Okay. Then this is not, this is 5, this is 5, as an A, 5 wave as an A, then 1, 2, 3 as a B, and this is as a C. Okay, again in the C, wave C, you can see it's having A expanding 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 5. And if you put in a two trend line from 2 and 4, you can see it is a expanding ending diagonal here. Okay, now you understand this. It's very simple. And when you turn this same thing into 5 minutes or 3 minutes, excuse me, where it went. Okay, see, this has become A, this has become B, and this has become C. Do you understand now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It looks like 3, but it is something inside. You need to understand that. Then once when this is completed, so this becomes a primary one. Now let me remove this. Let me remove this also in 3 minutes. So this becomes primary one from this low to 1, 2. What happens is here 3. You can call this as in a 4 before heading this as in a wave 1. Actually 3, no, it is here exactly. Yes, the wave 5 is somewhere else. So this is an internal complex structure where people lost the money because it is 1, 2, 3A, 1, 2, 3B, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a C. Okay, it is internal structure of the B. Okay, I will show you how. 1 second. Whenever you complete some particular structure, it will create an added structure in it. So this becomes A, this becomes a B, and this becomes a C. Excuse me. And then it completes 1, 2, it completes its 5 wave here. So this is the end of the 5th wave. Now what happened here? This is 5, 3, 5. This is 5, 3, 5. Then the wave 3 is getting, the wave 5th is getting extended. The wave 5th is getting extended. The reason for the wave 5th is this. It has made an accumulation here. This basically explains when you go to the new high, it basically explains you that how much buying and selling is there. This we call it as an expanding flat. And institutions will come to know certain degree of accuracy, how much buying is there, how much short covering is there. So the 5th wave is getting extended here. That's all. Hmm? So 5th wave is getting extended. You will probably get some extension in this. Hmm? So channeling all those things have been done by the again Hamilton Bolton who took cardinal at work as very greatly. This is 333. This is 333. Then this is 5, and I hope once it crosses 50,300, then it will go up. Hmm? So this is the ideology. You need to understand the simple thing that every system in the world works with certain degree of accuracy, not a pinpointed degree of accuracy, works with certain degree of accuracy. So we work with that. Okay, this is 3 of 3. This is say they say this is it will go, it will make a move. Okay, all right then. I will keep making such videos and I will try to explain more in the future. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.